Welcome to the Visually Logical podcast, where you'll learn how to use Logic Pro with the Apple built-in screen reader, VoiceOver. Our host is Antonio DeLillis.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial on how to use Logic Pro for visually impaired. Alright everybody, so what's the topic of the day? Listen, if you are a pianist, basically probably you don't need this tutorial, because this is about those who cannot play the piano really well. And you know, if you want to use a MIDI keyboard, for example, to play something, or if you, like me, you are not a piano player by default, I'm a singer, and all of a sudden you break your right hand and you have a cast and you still want to play, I don't know, that thing, just a major scale, C to C, with just what's left of your right hand. Your thumb is the only finger that is free. So, and what if you want to produce something because you have to, or, you know, whatever, and you can't play? Well, that's when, being able to insert music even without recording, it's great, and that's what I'll show you today. So let's jump on board. I only have these couple of tracks, the microphone I'm recording and this synth LED, and you can replicate this one. It's in stock Logic sound. So the first thing that you want to do is to go to the tracks header,
track 270S analog LED,
and make sure that you create a new MIDI region, because without it you cannot do anything. The long way, so I'll show you where you can find that thing, is in tracks toolbar.
out of tracks.
Here.
You are currently on a toolbar inside.
Yeah. So let me do the full thing.
Control bar.
So control bar,
tracks,
then tracks. Yeah.
In tracks. 2 items. Tracks.
As you know, there are 2 items.
Tracks.
One on the left.
Tracks.
One on the right.
Tracks.
Go to the one to the left. Interact with VO shift down arrow.
In tracks. 20 items. Leave folder.
There are 20 items. You want the function.
Edit. Functions.
This one. And I'm moving with VO right and left. VO space there.
Menu.
And the very first thing
menu
at the top.
Create MIDI region. Command shift.
Create MIDI region. So you can VO space there.
Or tracks.
Go in the tracks.
In tracks. In tracks time ruler. Tracks header.
In the tracks
header. In tracks header. Track 270.
Go to the tracks you want to use, which is in my case track 2. And in my case, I have given that command a new key command. In my case, it's Option, Command, Shift, and M for MIDI. Now, if we check,
2 bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick.
We have a MIDI region that starts
1 bar, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick.
From 1 bar, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick, and ends to
2 bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick.
2 1 1 1. Okay, that's step number 1. Tick, done. Step number 2, we need to evoke the piano roll.
Piano roll.
I've just done it by pressing the letter P on my keyboard. There are other ways to do it, so feel free to use any of the others. Yeah.
Piano roll.
I'll show you.
Track control bar.
So all of a sudden I have control bar,
tracks,
piano roll, and piano roll. So let's have a look. Interact via shift down arrow.
In piano roll, 5 items. Piano roll.
2 on the left hand side we have piano roll. Score.
Smart tempo.
And if we move on to the right,
piano roll.
Another piano roll. This is the toolbar.
Piano roll.
And this is the group. So we want to go to the one to the left. So
piano roll.
Bar, this one.
In piano roll.
Interact with VO shift down arrow again, and then
functions. View. Collapse mode.
Go to the right until you hear MIDI in.
Show hide automation. MIDI in option I. Unticked.
That's one. And as you can hear, once you hear, you can do just option I.
Ticked.
Okay, done. Now, from this point onwards, so to recap, what you have to make sure you do is you select the track, you select the region, and you are in the piano roll with that MIDI in option ticked. If you do all those 3 things, whatever you play on your keyboard is going to be registered or recorded into Logic. Let me demonstrate with my only finger. Let me play scale. Oh, sorry. You see, one finger. Anyway, let's stop it there just to demonstrate. Let me go back with the
1 bar, 1 beat, 1 division.
space with the return button, and let me press play and see.
1 bar, 1.
All right. As you could hear, I've inserted all those notes, okay? And they were all whole notes.
Out of piano roll. In piano roll. In piano roll time ruler. In piano. In note at 2 bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick. D3.
Yeah, D3, 211.
Note at 3 bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick. E3.
E3 at 311.
Note at 4 bars, 1 beat, 1 division, 1.
So all these notes are quarter notes. Sorry, whole notes. Yeah? So they last 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what if I don't like that? How
Piano
do
roll.
you change that?
Tracks. In track. Out of track. Piano roll. In piano roll.
first of all, let me
Piano
go-
roll. In funk. View. Show hide automation. MIDI in option I. Ticked.
There. Let me undo what I've done. So I need to undo how many notes at the end? 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've pressed Command Z 8 times.
1 bar.
Let's check.
1.
Did I delete everything? No. 1 note left. 2 notes. 2. Okay.
Bar, 1 beat, 1.
One more Command Z. And now
1.
I should have nothing.
1.
Okay.
Bar 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick.
Did you notice that my melody started on bar 2? Because it will start where your playhead is. So if you want to start at 1, 1, 1,
1 bar, 1 beat, 1 division, 1 tick.
make sure you press the return button, or you move with the
2 bar, 1 bar.
period and comma, and you place your playhead where you want, okay? And that's one problem solved, the starting point. The second point is they were all whole notes, which, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, let's say, a mixture of things. How do I change the length of each note? So, next thing would be to press Command Option and the letter K on your keyboard.
Untitled 3-step. Untitled 3-step input keyboard dialog.
Evoke the step input keyboard. So let's find out this window.
Close.
We have on the left hand side,
Close.
close,
Minimize.
minimize,
Zoom.
zoom, the usual. Then
Untitled 3-step input keyboard.
step input, untitled.
Chord mode.
Chord mode, if you want to play chords, you can toggle that one.
Insert 1 notes 1.
Insert 1 note, so whole notes, the notes that last 4 beats if you're in 4/4.
Insert 1 notes 2.
1 2 notes, 2,
Insert 1 notes 3.
1/4, so a quarter note.
Insert 1 notes 4.
8 note.
Insert 1 note.
And did you notice that for each of these,
Insert
so
1 notes 5.
1/16, so 1/16th,
Insert 1 notes 5.
it's number 5. So that's how it works. Let's say you want to add 4/16ths, okay? You press the letter 5 on your keyboard. So you have just told Logic, I want to insert 16th now. And let's say you want to do 3 notes. So press, I don't know, do, re, mi. And then you want to insert a rest. So you press spacebar. Then let's say you want to do 2 octaves. So number 4. And let's say you want to do another couple of notes. So yeah. Then let's say you want to do an 8th note rest. So we are number 4 and press spacebar and then press another note. Then press spacebar to insert an 8th note, and then another note on your keyboard. And then let's say we want to finish with let's say 8:30 seconds, which is it what number? 6? Am I right?
Insert 132 note 6.
Yeah, you can either view space there. And let's say I want to do 8 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you can keep going like that, all right? Let's say you want a quarter note. I pressed 1, then a space. I want, a rest for beats, and then a long chord. Sorry, a long chord, a long note, I meant. And then, yeah, that's it. So, what you need to do when you finish, Command W to close the
MIDI in option I, ticked.
keyboard, then go back with your
1 bar, 1 beat, 1 division.
return button to the beginning. And now, if we're lucky, we got all the melody done. Let's check. Press space.
1 bar, 1 beat, 1.
There you go. Okay. Now, one thing to keep in mind. Let me move the playhead.
9 bars, 1, 10 bars, 1.
10 bar, okay? Let's say I'm happy with the melody I created or whatever, right? And all of a sudden, I forgot what I've did. I'm sorry. Let me just demonstrate this way.
Untitled 3-step input keyboard dialog MIDI.
Okay. Sorry. So I'm messing around with some ideas here. Wow, my thumb is fast. Where am I going with this? You will see in a second. Etc. etc. I'm just, I don't know, doing random stuff, okay?
1 bar.
Then I want to hear what I've done before to see if my ideas are there. And imagine this is...
Ten bars, 1 beat, 10.
That's what I mean. If you forget to turn all this mess off, whatever you do, it will be recorded, okay? So, and it's pretty cool. So, from bar 10, so let me go straight to the point.
11, 10 bars.
Here, from here.
10 bars.
Yeah, let me remove the
10
metronome.
bars. 10 bars, 1 beat, 1 division.
But to create fast arpeggios, fast melodies, yeah, that's quite cool, right? With one thumb, I was that fast. Yeah, so that's how you can insert notes this way. And again, as I said,
MIDI out, ticked. MIDI in option I, ticked.
MIDI in must be
Unticked.
ticked off, otherwise it will enter all the notes, and if you created something cool, you don't want to ruin it. So yeah, that's really, really, really important. When you're done, click there,
Track.
close the piano roll as
Tracks.
well, and go on with your day. And that's all for today, everybody. There are other ways we could explore for other things. This works also for chords. Actually, I'll show you that on another tutorial maybe. And yeah, that's it. Have fun, everybody, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on our podcast. We hope you found our content insightful and thought-provoking. Before we go, we'd like to thank all our listeners for their invaluable support. If you enjoyed our podcast and want to contribute to its growth, please consider making a donation via PayPal to delilisantonio@gmail.com. That's D for Delta, E for Echo, L for Lima, I for India, L for Lima, L for Lima, I for India, S for Sierra, A for Alpha, N for November, T for Tango, O for Oscar, N for November, I for India, O for Oscar @gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening.